Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another review, and today I'm taking a look at this right here. And this is the Master Grade Dynames, but this is the Trans Am version. As you can tell from that box back there in the background that this is a premium Bandai only release. And it is one from a little while ago, so it may be a little bit hard to get your hands on. But as usual, this video right here would not have been possible without those fantastic people over at Bai, so that's where I got mine, and I can guarantee you no matter what gunpla, rare, premium Bandai, Gundam base, whatever that you're looking for, you will find it there. So before I actually get into this review, I will answer a question a lot of you guys ask me. It's how do you actually buy premium Bandai kits through Bai? Because when you click on that link down there, it just brings you to a page with a couple of kits. This is more like a sign-up page as opposed to where you'll buy your kits from. It's not where I buy my kits from, so I will tell you how I actually go through with it. So first off, once you're signed up, you have the options up here in the tabs for the two websites that I buy through. That is Rakuten and Yahoo Shopping. I'm just going to go with Yahoo Shopping for the sake of example, but the exact same way of going through with all of this is the same for Rakuten. So if you just pop open another browser tab and go to Bandai's release schedule, I'll also put the link to that down there in the description, and this is pretty much everything that Bandai has released, so it's kind of like a catalog, which is nice to look through. Just navigate to whatever year and month of the release of the kit using these drop down menus, and then just highlight and copy the name and paste it then into Rakuten. This will bring up a bunch of sellers then you can buy through, and I find when you find one that has a good price, the best option to do is go into their shop and look through the rest of the stuff that they have. The reason for this is if you buy multiple things from the one shop, the postage ends up a whole lot cheaper than if you buy from a whole bunch of shops. So that's what I always do. I try to find one shop that has everything that I want. But anyway, let's get back to the review. So right off the bat, there is the Trans Am version of the Master Grade Dynames out of the box and just put together with no extra effort whatsoever. No panel lining, no nothing, and just one snip off the runners. So right away there is the comparison to the standard version of the Master Grade Dynames. This right here, of course, is just a color variant of this right here. It pretty much goes without saying because I've said it so many times before, but the Master Grade Dynames is one of my all-time favorite kits from one of my all-time favorite lines, which is Master Grade. I rank this Gundarium tier for a reason. This brings everything and more to the table. It's solid, the build is fun, the articulation is off the charts, and it packs in a bunch of awesome gimmicks that just really rock. The only negative aspect about this kit is the missiles in the knees are not color accurate, but hey, it could be a whole lot worse. Of course, as this video right here is just a color variant kit, it is going to be a little bit more brief than usual, so if you want to know more detail about the core kit, then check out the Master Grade Dynames review. So once again, the only difference between this kit and the core standard Master Grade full release kit is the color. So this right here is Trans Am mode. So this is essentially a metallic, pearlescent mix of pink and maroon. Definitely, this is only a kit for certain types of people. So the way Bandai does Trans Am mode is very unique, and in this kit, it does look better than I have seen before. But this kind of plastic finish isn't gonna be up everyone's alley. It is a metallic, pearlescent mix of pink and maroon. You will also notice there is a lot of rippling and folding in the plastic. I'm not sure if this is intentional or just an unwanted side effect of making it a metallic gloss injection. So you may love this, you may dislike it, but personally, I actually do like it on here. It kind of gives me the feeling of rippling, crackling GN particle energy. This looks kind of different depending on the kind of light you have it under, so right now I'm going to show it under multiple different types of light. At my desk it tends to get a little bit blown out at times, so I will put it outside so you can see what it looks like under natural light, and I'll pop it up on a shelf so you can see what it will look like in some kind of a display. Once again, this is a very unique look and may not be for everyone. However, if you do like this kind of finish, I have to say this is the best example of this metallic, pearlescent gloss injection that I've ever seen. This is a pretty beautiful kit right here. As for the color differences between this and the standard Master Grade Dynames, the green is now a maroon with a pinkish hue, the white has become that pink, the red is still red, it now just has a glossy pearlescent metallic finish, the yellows are now a yellow with a pinkish hue that kind of give it a bit of an orange vibe. The grey sections that made up a lot of the inner frame, those are now a metallic gunmetal. The wires that carry the GN particles, which were blue with a prismatic effect in the standard version, are now a pink with a prismatic effect in this version, but I find the prismatic effect doesn't work as well on the pink colored wire sections. The clear green of the GN condensers is now a light clear pink, and as far as I can tell, the stickers on the eyes and the head camera are exactly the same as the ones that we got with the standard version of the Master Grade Dynames. And what is always a very nice extra with a premium Bandai kit, we do have a full sheet of water slide decals. So now moving on to the accessories, and there is the Master Grade Dynames Trans Am version with absolutely everything that it comes with. And this is the exact same loadout that we saw with the standard version of Dynames right here, because it is, once again, just a color swapped kit. First up in here we have the absolutely GN sniper rifle, this time in that awesome gunmetal metallic plastic. Once again, this does feature a sight with a clear section with a sticker behind it, which looks fantastic. Attaching this is simple because it is replaceable fingers. Just pop it into the fingers, into the hand. The rear section of this does attach into the forearm to supply it with GN particles. That does mean it attaches at 2 points, making it a perfect, sturdy connection. And combining that with the awesome sight in the forehead gimmick and that absolutely awesome neck joint that allows the head to lean forward, this thing looks awesome all of the time. And it is awesome. I love the GN sniper rifle. The GN rifle can also be stored up on the shoulder shields when it's not in use, just like we would have seen with the standard version of the Master Grade Dynames. Just like with the standard version of the Master Grade, the bipod does not have any kind of sliding gimmick. You actually have to replace the parts to change it from stored version to the extended bipod. So when this sniper rifle doesn't work out and Lock-On's position is compromised, it's time to bust out the close quarters weapons. So first off in here we've got a pair of GN pistols. These once again are in that awesome metallic gunmetal plastic. We've got a clear section up front with a sticker behind it. However, the big seam line down the center of the pistol might be a bit unseemly for some. When these are not in use, they can be popped into the holsters, which are awesome, and these can be stored quite securely on the sides of the legs. We also have a pair of beam sabers in here. These are your standard 00 type with the wide flat beam. Once again, these can be held in the hands as you're seeing right now, or these can be stored away around on the back thruster section. This little hinge mechanism allows them to be folded in towards that large thruster section, and they slot in very flush to the surface, which is very nice on the eyes. Next then in here we've got the full shield, once again exactly the same as the standard Master Grade Dynames. To attach these, just pop off the smaller shields, stick them around here on the back, and then these just pop into that big old hole up there on the shoulder. Simple as that right here. These have a whole bunch of articulation. They can close over the front of Dynames right here, but if you want to see more about that, just like with everything else about this kit, check out the full Master Grade Dynames review. These look absolutely awesome, they're expressive, great articulation, and they're solid. This kit, seriously, this is one of the best. So as for the build and the articulation, this kit right here is one of the best of the best. It marries build, strength, and awesome articulation together so perfectly. Looks can really be deceiving at first with this kit because of its blocky, basic-ish kind of design. It does make it look like it may not be able to pull off that many poses, but this thing can. Honestly, I cannot name another kit that could pull off this pose right here, this running pose while holding some weapons while spinning on this spinning turntable. Most kits would fall over even with an action base. This is a new level of impressive. Once again, if you do want to see every individual bit of articulation on this kit, then you can check out the full review of the Master Grade Dynames. But anyway, that right there is it for the review, and I still believe the Master Grade Dynames is one of the greatest Master Grade kits ever and stays at Gundarium tier. This version right here, of course, is just a different color. Some people may like this color, some people may not. It'll be perfect for posing right behind your standard Master Grade Dynames, making it look like it's just popping into Trans Am mode. And honestly, there's nothing negative to say about this whatsoever, besides maybe the fact that the missiles in the knees are not color accurate yet again. Some people may not like the folding in the plastic that is caused by this kind of injection. I do think it looks nice. I'm not sure if it's intentional or not, but I still like it. Anyway, if you do want one of your own, there's a link down there in the description. You can get yours at Buy. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come back for more Gunpla reviews, and I'll see you next time. Once again, I cannot finish this video right here without thanking each and every one of you guys. Whether you just watch my videos, like them, or support the channel on the channel memberships and over on Patreon. Like Craig Jury, Greg Humphrey, Kaiser721, Tyler Sanders, Caleb Engelhardt, Sean T, and the ambassador for asymmetric cats.